Hi. So, I did roll Sag. I did, but I kind of flubbed, and I'm starting over. So, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you find this does not resonate for you, Sagittarius, no, it's not going to focus. There we go. If you find that this does not resonate for you, please do check out your Rising, Moon, or Venus sign for additional messages. If you need to find out what your Rising, Moon, and Venus sign is, Cafe Astrology. You just need to know the time that you were born so that you can make sure that you get your rising sign, because that one does change every 2 hours. March general reading. Okay. So that means that you're getting messages for just general shit. Could be anything that could come out during this time, right? This is for March itself. I do plan on doing, I'm already behind. I do plan on doing readings for, for relationships and what have you. Little behind on things. I do need to actually rest. I have to go back to the dumb dentist this week. And I don't like the dentist. You might actually have to look at going. You should probably go to the dentist if you haven't been to the dentist in a while. Yeah. So I have to go to the dumb orthodontist soon. So you know what I mean. Also, there could be a little energy of unwanted attention coming your way, Sagittarius. And that's just been heavily on my mind. In my channeling before I got started, Oh Be Joyful by Matt Good came up. Oh Be Joyful, because that shit spreads, so it might be important for you to keep remembering to keep your spirits high, because positive energy is also contagious, and that's something that you should probably, that's creepy, what the fuck is that? I thought I had something on my sweater and there was nothing. Anyway, that was really creepy. Anyway, you want to make sure that you're keeping your energy up and remaining positive during this time. Just fucking, anyway, let's get started, shall we? Creepy shit happening off camera here. Fuck. I think I should just take my glasses off so I can't see any of that stuff. I think that's probably a better idea at this time. So song. Let's look at the song for you. I'll just in case I need to see, I'll keep them there. So for full clarity, I can't see far enough away to know if people are making eye contact with me, outside of, 20 feet away, 10 feet away. So, and I also can't read my computer screens at work without my glasses. So I might have to put them back on. It's just getting a little distracting looking at the camera and looking at the screen and seeing some things, which I don't typically do, but I'm seeing some things. So just gonna go ahead. Sky is Over by Sir Shankian. Who had that? The last reading had that, I think. That was Scorpio that had this. You might be a Scorpio Sag Cusper if that's the case. Even though we can't afford The Sky is Over. Why is it that in my head I'm hearing Money by Elect the Dead instead of this one for you? I don't know. I'm not going to question it. So we're just going to put that over there and we'll get started. You get the Nicoletta Ceccoli deck. I've got them in order here, off camera, all 4 decks that I chose to use this month. And you pulled this one. And I'm getting better. I'm getting better at reading my, because this is a weird deck. It's not necessarily, I guess I'm going to have to wear my glasses, shit. But yeah, it's not, it's very, very loosely based on the Rider-Waite. That was a dumb shuffle. So yeah, we're going to do Gypsy spread for you. This month I'm doing that for all the signs. It's a modified Gypsy spread, past, present, present, hidden, and future. Readings are way the hell too long. It's probably because I'm talking way the hell too much. It's okay. I do that. So, let's see what we get for you. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Somebody's eaten something that's got their stomach kind of unsettled stomach, or somebody is their nerves have kind of, their stomach is knots over their nerves. A lot of to settle the stomach. Drink lots of water. Okay. Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Energy pulling you in towards March. What do we have here happening for you? Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, followed by the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Might be dealing, okay, you might be dealing with some issues with money coming into March. I feel like tax energy, like you can't wait to get the tax refund, but there are some delays with filing your taxes, I'm getting here. Or you're expecting your refund to be more than it was, or you have to pay something. Avoiding going in to do your taxes. I'm just getting a lot of that energy here. It has to do with your finances and debt. There's something to do with the debt. Owing something that you're not going into the Ten of Pentacles energy. The action that has to do with the Pentacles here. It is tax season anyway. Yeah. You were hoping for some extra money because you were hoping to come in with an emotional offer towards somebody during, or you know, provide somebody with a gift of some sort. Because we do have, the symbolism on this card also says to me that you may actually be dealing with expecting. And so stability is important for you coming into March. Then we have our high priestess in the upright. There's some secrets here about this. You're trying to keep this offer, this emotional offer that you were planning to go in towards somebody with a secret. It's intuitively driven, though, the high priestess there. Very hidden. The hidden mysteries of this card are very prevalent here. But it's very hidden energy, and it's been something that's been happening since winter. Some energy that has been pulled in from the winter time. What else? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, yeah. You're ready to come in from out of the cold. And you're finally starting to express, you want to express some gratitude towards this individual. Might be a gift that you're trying to get somebody to show your gratitude. Four of Swords. There is a need for you to rest. There is a need for recuperation. There is still a need for healing. You may not be confronting some truth within yourself. Yeah. There might be a need to pay attention to your dreams at this time as well. Because there's healing through dreams here. Okay, in the present for you. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, we we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Work. There are delays that are happening with your work right now. You might be finding it really clunky, like daily. It's like slogging through the mud to get something accomplished that you really have to. And then we have the Chariot in the reverse. Yeah, there's like a delay, a definitive delay, yeah, with your forward momentum. This is Cancerian energy, but what I'm really getting here, because this is usually a move of address, there are delays with relocation. And you might be considering relocating for work, but delays could be present with this right now. Like you're really considering it, but you're not able to get the answers that you need when it comes to that. Could also be travel related to work that there are delays with that you've been experiencing at this present time. Up in the air, I'm hearing. You're not really sure what's happening with those right now. What else during the present time for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay, well, there. The World in reverse, unfinished business, and the Ace of Pentacles. There's unfinished business here. When it comes to the beginning of a contract, there is a beginning of a contract. However, there is still unfinished business. There's a cycle that has not completed itself. A cycle cannot complete itself. You cannot begin a new contract because there's a lot of work energy here, I have to say, already. You cannot begin a new contract because you have to finish and close out an old contract. Has to do with travel or relocation. But it's almost like there's a pause button on this with your work. The new contract is here, though. It's ready. The ink is on the contract, I'm hearing. What else? What else? Oh, do you know what we didn't do? We didn't twist it for fairness. That's important. Have to do that. It doesn't make anything null and void. These two cards want to come out. So we have the Empress in the upright and the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Holy shit. Like your work life is just, okay, so creativity is going to be how you, like there's a lack of give and take in the situation right now for you, Sag, at work. Somebody is doing more than everybody else, or somebody feels overburdened with the amount that they're contributing, and somebody else is not contributing as much as others are. Also, I'm getting something that has to do with technology. Look at all the mice, right? How you're going to overcome this is going to be through creativity and through examining something further. This is Taurus Libra energy, the Empress. But look at how there is some close examination of that dragonfly happening there. Creativity through close examination of something. Creativity through the close examination of something. The lack of balance. There does have to be some balance that has to come out of things. Like there has to be more give on the part of those who are not contributing during this time. And that's a realization. Or somebody has come in and said, look, I need more balance happening here. Could even be work-life balance. This is also Libran energy. I always read Six of Pentacles as Libran energy because it is balance. It is the scales, right? So, and in the Rider-Waite, it is a man, you know, donating to the less fortunate, holding scales. So, beside a card that's Venus energy, which is Libra and Taurus. Okay, so hidden energy in the present time for you, Sag. I'm making good time. So I'm already in a better headspace which is weird because I've had a fun month. Had a fun week. I've had a fun 2 weeks. It hasn't been fun. I'm being sarcastic, but it's been stressful. I think this is causing you a lot of stress too. There's a lot of pentacles out here, and if they aren't pentacles, with the exception of like 2 cards, it's all major arcana. Okay. So we have the 6 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, another one, delay with travel. This is usually an escape from a shitty situation onto greener pastures. Or exile even. It's not happening. There's delays with something happening here that really needs to happen. That's travel over water even. But this one's by air, looks to be. These 2 we'll keep. These ones we won't. Travel by air. Like I'm going to say it's by air because they're flying here, but normally it's a boat. Oh, I'm sorry. No. Why am I reading this like it's the 6 of Swords when it's not the 6 of Swords? I'm still going to tell you that this is somebody who is not traveling onto greener pastures just because of the symbolism on the card here. I fucked up. I'm sorry. So air travel is not happening right now that you're expecting to. However, this is triumphant return and recognition. And success? No, it's not. In the reverse, reverse it, right? Sorry for that screw up there, guys. I kind of was in my head on that one with the card itself. Moving forward, we have a Page of Cups in the reverse. There is a message that because of all of these events, because of the delays, all of that stuff, there's a message of emotional fulfillment that is not being brought forward. There's something that you're not sending along. Yeah, because you feel you have too much responsibility with this Emperor card here. This is a boss energy, father, boss, that kind of thing. And you notice how he's got the switch there. He's looking extremely, I mean, these are really juvenile looking cards, but they're kind of cool. But he's looking extremely stern and disciplined. I feel like at this time, there is somebody, or you, but more than likely somebody who is exercising discipline and not sending off a message of emotional fulfillment because of all this stuff that's going on. Like they're exercising self-discipline, or they're making it so that somebody else has to hold back from saying what they want to say of an emotional nature. They might be feeling that somebody is hiding or attempting to conceal their talents here, because this is a card of recognition being on display for your achievements. 6 of Wands, if we're gonna, you know, avoid the fact that I totally screwed up and was reading a 6 of Swords energy on it. So if we're looking at the triumphant return, if we're looking at being recognized for achievement, that kind of thing, somebody does not want anybody to know about their achievements, or doesn't want to be recognized for their achievements, or is just uncomfortable with it, or somebody isn't comfortable with discussing that stuff, or somebody's trying to discipline themselves, trying to keep from, you know, talking about that stuff so much, or doesn't want to express recognition to somebody else for that. What else is hidden in the present for you, Sag? Where are we at for time? Okay, 9 of Swords. Yeah, because there's anxiety. There's anxiety and worry and fright over the great unknown, over the future. Sleepless nights, nightmares, panic. A great deal of fear here over doing this, expressing anything, with the future being so uncertain. What else, Sag? Somebody wants to hold off until they know more. Somebody wants to hold off until they're feeling more stable financially. Okay. this is where I need to cheat for 2 seconds. What is the 8? Justice. There's another Libra card right under the 6 of Pentacles and the Emperor with the 7 of Swords. This is, they want to be fair. Or they're worried about a court case or a court ruling. There is anxiety here about decisions, about making the right decision, or about being balanced in their decision making. They feel that they don't want to make a decision when the stability isn't there. You see this person precariously perched on a house of cards, clutching a heart. They're very, very reticent to make a choice and take a leap of faith. They cannot make a decision without having a firm, solid foundation, and that does not look like a firm foundation right now. That's why there's this anxiety here, okay? That's why the anxiety. So there's watching and wait here with the 7 of Swords. There is a little bit of dishonest energy with this. This is what you don't know in the present, Sag. And, you know, like, we're not going to go gender based on this because, you know, the thing is that, you know, one person could be the other person. So it could be masculine watching the feminine or the feminine watching the masculine. But I feel like this person is trying to make their decision based on their observations, but they can't make their observations without being, without employing treacherous tactics. They have to hide. Look, they have to hide to do this. It's like they're always having to like remain out of view in order to observe somebody, or they want to view somebody in their natural environment. Yeah, they want to see if this person's dishonest to make their decisions. They don't feel that they can make a decision until they know how this person operates when nobody is looking, or when they think nobody is watching. This is a really, this can be a very creepy card because it is a stalkery type card, like a stalkerish type card, do you know? But it seems like this person's trying to watch this other person when they're totally unaware. Otherwise, why would they be hiding? This person's totally oblivious. Mind you, this is hidden from your awareness right now, Sag. Somebody is watching somebody else. And because we have the Justice card with it and we have this one, this actually could be criminal. You don't know this is going on, Sag. This is hidden from your awareness right now. This person doesn't want recognition for the things that they are achieving or their talents. They don't want to draw unnecessary attention to themselves. So they're heading off in the opposite direction from where everybody can see everything that they do all at once. And they're not communicating things of, they're not communicating messages of emotional fulfillment that they typically would, or they're not sending off communication of emotional fulfillment, holding off on doing so, looking to avoid being overt with emotional communication, exercising self-discipline, and trying to appear very stoic because they're in anxiety and fear. They're feeling very unstable in their decision making, or don't know which way to head, which direction to head off in. There's anxiety around this. This could be criminal stalking. They feel they're being watched by somebody that they have had some criminal stalking stuff happen in the past with. It's causing them sleepless nights and anxiety. This is happening concurrently. This is running concurrently with the present energy, this hidden stuff. What's going to happen in the future for you, Sag? Also, if you are encountering something that's getting to a situation where you think you're in danger, Sagittarius, you need to involve the authorities. Actually, the first thing that you do is you communicate that you do not wish for somebody to continue communicating with you. That's the first step. You make sure that you document all contact. You screenshot all contact that somebody is attempting to have with you, all the messages, all the things, all of the harassment, record all of the voicemails, all that kind of stuff. If you have to shut off your voicemail, do it. I did it for 2 years. I didn't have voicemail. Involve the authorities. And it's not as difficult as you think to get a protection order. Well, it depends where you are. But you can get them typically, well, at least where I am, they grant them for 1 year at a time. And if you, if you believe that you're physically in danger, they can make them law enforcement enforceable, like enforceable by the authorities, so that you basically just have to have your piece of paper with you, Just be safe. Know your surroundings. If you know that you're going to be going somewhere and you've let people know where you're going to be going, make sure that you are around a lot of people and that you have a lot of company at all times. Okay, in the future, we have the 8 of Swords in the reverse. You are coming out of a feeling of being trapped. You're coming out of that trapped energy. Oops. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, you need balance. You need to maintain some balance here because you haven't sown the seeds properly. You're going to find out that you didn't plant the proper seeds in the first place, or that you still need to balance everything out before you can move forward with cultivating something of a professional nature. You might also have to cultivate your relationships, or cultivate new relationships professionally that you hadn't before, or recultivate relationships, work on reinforcing the strength of some relationships that you have professionally based on the lack of balance. You might have some relationships professionally that you put more emphasis on than others. And people don't think it's fair. 9 of Pentacles, and it will result in some success for you if you do. You will achieve luxury or, you know, some financial payoff. There will be a payoff if you do that. Sorry. I don't know how, but I cut myself, so. Yeah, oh, there's our 6 of Swords. In March, expect to be traveling. Absolutely. You might have a trip over water in March. There's going to be a trip over water in March. I feel there's going to be a healing element to getting away here. I also feel, though, that there's somebody who might not be doing well physically that might need to be taken on a trip over water for a medical procedure. Or this is exile of some sort. Somebody's been sent away to heal. This could be a rehab trip, Sag. Somebody is being sent away to heal over water. Check it. That bunny is crying. And this girl is resting, but she's not well. She's not dead. Look at her rosy cheeks, do you know? But, then we have the Page of Coins. Somebody is making no apologies for their conduct, or they're not taking responsibility for their conduct in their communications. I feel this is attached to this because it was hiding behind this. So somebody who is not taking responsibility for their actions or making no apologies for their actions, the reason why is because they need to go on this trip and they need to go heal themselves. They could be dealing with addiction issues. And they might not be able to see that they're in need of help. Yeah, and you might be sending them away to go get help. Okay. Yeah, 4 Cups in the reverse. You're finally starting to realize, but, okay, so it could be you. You might actually take the offer of help. So that, or you might be realizing in a message from the universe that you do require help. Somebody else might be providing you an emotional offer or an emotional plea for help, or that you need to get help. You might also all of a sudden be recognizing that there is a romantic offer coming in, or that self-love here is most important. But normally this is, the universe is providing you with emotional fulfillment that you're just not interested in. It's like you could care less. Here, it's you being able to recognize it. Or hearing that call. Bottom of the deck. The 5 of Cups. This is a need for gratitude. So up there, that was the coming out of the cold. This is the need for gratitude. This is the need for recognizing that while there may be some things that you have lost, that there are most certainly things that you still do have. It's about counting your blessings. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at Signs and symbols will help you realize if you're on the right track or not during March. What can Sagittarius look for to confirm that they are on the right path? Please do not pay attention. Oh, there's one that just came out. Please do pay attention to, you know, the symbols themselves and not the words on the bottom of the cards. This is the Purple Dreams Oracle by Below Crystals. And so I would use it as an oracle classically, but I'm not going to because it would require us looking at reversals, and I just really want the symbolism off the cards. Okay. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. 2 more cards. One already popped out during our shuffle. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. There you go. Okay, cool. Okay, so there's an Oriental fan. Oriental art even, I would say. Check it. Or somebody is fanning the flames. Lace also, check that out. I notice I'm hiding the things down at the bottom just so you can see. But, you know, because you don't need to know that. I'm just talking about the symbolism. Things that you could see that will help you know that you're on the right track for the month. Okay, next we have... a fight. You might be watching a fight, or you might be going to a boxing match. Boxing gloves could be a thing. You could be at the gym working out. Could be that specific brand of boxing glove. Okay. And then also, finally, we have reassurance. This is a conversation in between you and an individual. Pay attention, there's the lavender there. Yes. Could be linens. But also, I think this is a conversation in between you and somebody else where you're offering somebody reassurance about something that's going to be, you know, significant. Okay, let's look at your affirmation for March using the I Am Power Pack. Can't remember who this is from, and the box is too far away. It's like way across the other end of the table there. For Sagittarius. What's our affirmation for Sagittarius during this time? We have, I am loved. You know, this is a pretty good one to tell yourself during this time. You know, all of these money things going on, you know, it's professional stuff that's kind of just delayed and weird and all that other stuff like that. And, you know, it seems like you or somebody that you love is in need of a trip away, a breather, if you will. You know, so, you know, remember this. Maintain that belief during this time. It's not even a belief, it's a fact. Everybody is loved by somebody on this planet. Do you know what I mean? I don't care. I don't even give a shit if it's just your dog. There is an entity that loves everybody on this planet. There isn't a single human being out there that is not loved by somebody or has not been loved by somebody at some point. You're never fucking alone. Do you know what I mean? If you feel that you need help or you are at a low point or whatever, get help, get assistance, get professional guidance, right? Because it's important to do that. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with going to therapy. Absolutely nothing wrong with going to therapy. In fact, the most soundest individuals recognize within themselves that they do need assistance, and they do that. That's called self-awareness. Oh, it's just the kids next door. I thought I heard a dog whimpering. Jesus. I think, what the fuck is it? It's the only thing I can hear usually are birds up in the up in the vent for the fireplace. That's why we don't use the fireplace. So a little bit of magnetic poetry for you. I'm just going to mix it up because I've been having a lot more success with that. Okay, what do we got? Ooh, I pulled way too many. Okay, I'm just going to pull out the redundant U. You know, I don't even know what to make of this, but I do want you to write it down and play with the words. Okay, Sag? Do that, because I think that's important. There was a second U. Oh, they didn't make a nest in there again. Okay. So, Sagittarius, please be safe. Check back in like 2-ish weeks for a relationship spread if you care to. And thanks for stopping by and hanging out. Bye.